Hi ladies, I'm back today with two of my babies and I'm going to do a quick changing while I talk with you about a subject. Let me turn this down. I always have this a little too loud, so turn it down just a tad. Okay, hopefully that's enough so you can hear it, but it's not too loud. So you're looking at one of my dolls that's for my son. This is Spirit Dancer, and he's from Kinderland Dolls. And he's going to get changed out of his Christmas. So I'm going to try to keep this to 10 minutes or less because I like to do videos that aren't too long. But my subject today is I'm going to talk about budget babies and how people can buy budget babies and where they can buy them, because I know this hobby of collecting can be very expensive. And not everybody can buy a $300 or $500 doll or anything like that. So, while I change him, I'm going to talk about, oh goodness, I didn't bring my scissors in here to cut his shoes. He may not be wearing shoes today. To talk about budget babies. So this little man here is considered a budget baby. He's an Apple Valley sculpt. So some ways to acquire budget babies would be to buy a sculpt that's not too expensive. And Apple Valley sculpts tend to be less expensive. So when I say budget babies, I'm talking about babies that are $200 or less. $100 to $200. And he was right in that range. So Apple Valley, some of those sculpts are a little bit less expensive. So you can go that way and look for the sculpts that are less expensive. So Apple Valley sculpts are less expensive. Also, you can't see her back here, but my Felicity sculpt, and I still haven't named her. I just call her Felicity by the sculpt. She is a lesser expensive sculpt too. She's from Bountiful Baby, and I got her on the actual sculpt on sale. So you can look for the sales also of sculpts. Or if you're buying, if you have an artist that makes babies for you, you can look for, if you're not doing a custom, you can look for less expensive sculpts like Bountiful Baby sculpts or sculpts that are on sale, or less expensive sculpts make less expensive babies. So there's one way. The other way is to get factory babies, factory-made babies, like from Ashton Drake. They can be less expensive. They're around the range of, like I said, $200 to $150. And there's some beautiful babies. You can go to their websites, or you can go on eBay and look for those. And those are Paradise Galleries or Ashton Drake. I've had a few of those babies in my collection, and they're very sweet and cute babies. Oh, so there he is. He's got on a little onesie. As y'all saw, he's got on his onesie. And it is got different elephants all over it, and his pants are the matching blue, and they have a doggy ear on his pants. I'm hoping I can see him pretty good. And I love him because he looks like my son in some ways. It looks like a cross between my son and my husband. And obviously they favor each other. He's got the black wavy hair like my son's, and his features look like my son with the brown eyes, but his skin color is like my husband, the darker olive skin color. So there he is. He says, "I'm all ready, aunties." And I do have some shoes for him, but I don't know what I do with my scissors, because they're actually new shoes, and I don't know what I do with my scissors, so we're not going to put those shoes on him. So he's just going to have no shoes today. Unless I can put these vintage ones. Nope, they're good. Let's see, I don't think these will fit him. Well, maybe so. These are vintage. Really vintage. Sorry, these are vintage shoes. I think these may fit him. Let's try. I don't have any socks on with him, but we have to make do, don't we? We have to fit. So other ways to look for budget babies, or ways to get them. What is that shoe? Is you can also find an artist that takes payments. So you could, work with an artist that takes payments. That will help. let's see what else. And that's mainly the main ways I can think of. Look for a less expensive sculpt. Look for factory babies. Or make payments with an artist. Yeah, sweet babies. So there he is. Or also, you can, we're going to move him off, and then as soon as they come up here, did he just lose a shoe? Oh goodness, he lost his shoe. Another way, I just slipped out of my head. Oh goodness. Oh, it's a look for babies that could actually be higher end babies, but they're boo-boo babies. So they may be at a less cost because they're considered boo-boo babies. They might have some small flaws or may have big flaws. And I tend to love all of the babies. I like boo-boo babies. So a lot of mine are boo-boos. So you can look for a baby that's considered a boo-boo baby or a pre-loved baby. It means it's not brand new, that it might have some wear on it. That's a way to get a budget baby. And this little girl, I made her. She's the Felicity Sculpt. And she's a sweet girl, and I pierced her ears. I don't know if I showed you that I pierced her ears. She's got little diamonds in there. I'm going to change her out over Christmas. She's considered a budget baby because if I were to sell one similar to her, I would sell her for around $200 because I did get her kit on sale. It's not considered a high-end kit. Most high-end kits, just the kit itself, the vinyl parts, sell for $150, just the kit. That's not including labor and all that. So her kit, what I'm saying is her kit is a more budget-friendly kit. It's not that expensive as $100 and over. I'm probably just going to leave this little onesie. I love her in this onesie. So there she is, pretty girl. Let me move her up closer so you can see how cute she is. And I've decided to keep her, and she does remind me, like I've mentioned before, of a Down syndrome baby. I've kind of painted her underneath her eyes so they look a little slanted and adjusted her eyes that way. And also she has a little tongue coming out, which can be characteristics of Down syndrome babies. So she's going to be my Down syndrome girl. And I love the sleeper. I got this on my good friend Emily's sale. It has got, sorry, I'm not doing very good. It's got beautiful colors on it. It's got unicorns and flowers all over it. So we're going to put her in this, and she's newborn. She was newborn size. So that's another way you can look for boo-boo babies. And you can get those. I hope I am not getting this camera. You can get those. I'm trying to see. No, I hope you're not getting my face in this camera because I hate to get on the camera myself. You'll be able to get, like I said, boo-boo babies. So there's just a few ways that people can get more affordable budget babies. And you can even get, sometimes, like I said, if you find a higher end kit that is considered a boo-boo, has some flaws, you can get that at a better price, like a budget price sometimes. So those are my couple ways of finding budget babies. I thought that would be interesting to talk about, because not everybody can afford the very expensive babies. I know I can't, and when I first started, I used to not be able to afford the more expensive babies. And even now I have to save up or have to sell some babies to afford the more expensive ones. Oh, that fits her really good. What do y'all think, aunties? Does that fit her good? I like this little headband. That headband was one of our thrift store finds. I think I got it for like literally 15 cents. We can believe that. That's crazy. And she's got little unicorns on her feet. So I just wanted, oh gosh, I'm trying to see the time. Yeah, it's getting to be the time to end. So I just wanted to give you some ways and some tips about how to get budget babies and buy some budget babies if you're interested in that. And please give me some name suggestion on her. She's a Felicity Sculpt, but I'm just not really feeling that name for her. So I know I'll come across a perfect name and it'll fit her just perfect. So please give me some suggestions for her name. I would appreciate it. I look forward to my next video with y'all. I'm still working on Mary, the mother of Jesus baby. She's coming on quite well, and that may be my next video. I'll probably be showing you a work in progress of her, of what she's looking like. And I just want to show you this video today of these two babies. and they're my budget babies, and have that conversation with y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will talk to you soon. Stay safe and stay blessed.